FabTV.
That's right.
Let me get fab.
You're the man. How cool of you. Like, I just saw everything you did on this interview before and photo, everything. You're just like the normal guy. You're not your character.
I try not to be. No, I'm kidding. I love Harry. I'm very, very protective of Harry. If I was going to be another person in the universe, I would put Harry at the top of my list. He's a solid guy. He's got a flawless moral compass. He lives his life in the service of others. I mean, you can't really, you can't beat that. These are fun, and it's great because we work so hard doing the show. We're so myopic, and it's nice to have like a little celebration, and it's fun to sort of get everybody, together to do that.
So from Harry being a detective, now you get to be a PI. So now you got all kinds of freedom.
Yeah, that's sort of the blessing and the curse for Harry because, he has been, his entire adult life has been in the service of other people, in the military and then in law enforcement, and that's become his life. And now he doesn't have a master to serve anymore. And so we find him because he is so relentless, and it's what he does to help people. But it's not like he's got jobs piled up on his desk. He's doing sort of trivial divorce cases and background checks, and it's not fulfilling him. And he's kind of lost. And it's, he was the architect of his own demise in that way. He took the moral standpoint of going, I can't be an effective detective anymore because of the political implications. It's not how I operate. So he's kind of lost. And you would think that because his daughter was a cop that he would be living this vicarious thrill. But it's not. Obviously, he knows what the job is. He knows what can happen. And he wants her to have her independence. But he also realizes that the implications are also difficult for her coming along in his shadow, having been this, renowned LAPD detective, but also a guy who made a lot of enemies in the department. And so it's a lot of great dynamics dramatically for us to play. And, and it's not a spin-off. It's a continuation with a different focus.
That's what I was going to say. It's not a spin-off. It's a continuation. And does your half-brother come visit you?
No. That's over the years we wrestled with that. But Lincoln Lawyer and Bosch, the rights scenarios can't coexist, unfortunately. But look, Netflix has got Lincoln Lawyer coming out, so I love those books. So I'm happy to finally see, obviously since McConaughey did the film, Haller is a great character. And so it's cool to see that character get his own life. Unfortunately, we can't intersect, but we have some interesting sort of stuff going on this season that.
Okay, you know what? Let's move on to the arch criminal that you are right now.
Yeah, that's me. I know. I look like a Batman villain or a roadie for ZZ Top. No, it's because I have to shave every day when I'm shooting the show. And got to get my hair cut once a week. So when we're in the off season, I just kind of let it go. I kind of let it go.
You are unrecognizable. Actually, I was telling the publicist, who's that guy right there?
Who's that thug?
Get him off the carpet. He's wearing a Goon Squad hat.
Somebody's crushed. Come on, Deftones, man.
I love the Deftones.
Just saw them.
Oh, when?
They were at the Greek the other night. I went with my son and a good friend, hence the Goon Squad hat. And needless to say, the Deftones are always amazing. We've actually used a piece of their music on the show. We used an acoustic version of "Be Quiet and Drive Far Away."
You know what? I saw Deftones a few years ago. They tour with a couple other bands, like in their, like their style. I forget who they are. Did they go with anybody else?
Yeah, it was a band called Gojira, which were also great. So it was a killer double bill, and it's the Greek. You're outside, so you're not. You're not fretting, I still sort of maintain my distance, but I was a bit more relaxed rather than being at the Forum or someplace where you got, I don't want to wear a mask at a rock concert for 4 hours.
You must be a Pantera fan too then.
Oh yeah. I know, people always say, really? you're a jazz guy. And I go, I love jazz. I love jazz just like Harry Bosch. But I like my metal. I like my rock. I like my classical. I'm all over the place.
All right, man, I got to cut it because I got Mimi behind you.
Get.
So we got to get Mimi.
Okay.
Come on over.
Hi, Mimi.
She
Hi,
bites.
lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you as
Why did you
well.
want to talk to me?
Oh, because you're both amazing. I'm sorry. Next
Have
time.
fun. No, I'm kidding.
Red
Red
is
is
your
your
favorite
favorite color. What can I tell you?